Hello, my name is Benjamin Piper, also goes by Golden Bacon. Welcome back again to the Golden Bacon Show, or whatever we're calling this. I'm here with my good friend Thindy, who is a fan of the Caravan Palace, where I'm going to be asking her a couple of questions about how she got into this genre of music, what makes someone get into the Caravan Palace, as well as the community of the band. Thindy, how are you?
Sick.
Sick. All right. Oh, we'll make this short then. I mean, I hope I'm not wasting any of your time. I'm glad you're here though.
I'm happy to be here.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm happy to be here.
You're a little quiet, but that's okay. So, my first question for you is what made you get into the Caravan Palace in the first place? Where did this all start?
Gosh. Can you hear me?
Now it's better. Yeah.
Okay. So I like to draw, right? So one day I was just like listening
Yep.
to a like an art playlist off of Google, no, YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And then I heard Lone Digger, and I'm like, hold on, this is good. So I'll go on YouTube, look at the video. This was a long time ago. And I was so disgusted, so repulsed by the video. I listened to this band for 2 years straight.
No.
And then 2 years later, I remember Lone Nigger. I'm like, wait, I remember this song. So I'm like, okay, this is good. What else do they have? And then I look more into Robot Face and then
Okay.
tattoos. I hear tattoos and I'm like, okay, I like that. This is what I want to listen to the rest of my life. And then bam, here we are.
I mean, that's a fair answer. For me, it was actually like Susie. I heard it all the way back in 2012 when the music video came out, and it was like on my parents' laptop, and then like I heard it once, I loved it. I had it in my playlist kind of like you did for years and years and years. And then Lone Digger came out, loved that song, put it on my playlist for years and years and years. And it was only till like 2019 or 2020 during COVID. I'm like, okay, I like this band. Let's actually listen to what they have after that. So it's been kind of a progress of like, oh, this is good. What else do they have? So it takes a little time getting into, but I think everyone eventually really enjoys the rest of their albums and just music in general.
I agree. Just tattoos. Like when I heard tattoos, I was hooked. And tattoos is like my favorite song by them too. So it's perfect.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you've mentioned that before. That was actually one of my questions later on, but I knew that was the answer.
Yeah, tattoos. That's it. Just
Yeah,
tattoos.
tattoos, simple, easy. Um, so ha okay, question for me personally. Have you ever attended one of their concerts? If so, what was their experience like?
Believe it or not, I have not been to a concert in my
I
entire
haven't
life,
either.
period. So I've
Wait,
not,
not
but
one?
hopefully, nope.
You're in Memphis, right?
Yep.
Bro,
I've been to zero.
you are in a better hub of music than I will ever be in my entire life. I mean, I have to drive 4 hours just for any concert. Any. Unless if it's like
No,
a local
concert to
band.
concert.
And that's true.
So next year, 2025,
You just pick
hopefully,
up a
I see
random
Caravan
band.
Palace. No, I'm not gonna see anybody. Waste of money.
You can just explore. Gosh, there's
No,
probably a free
I don't
band somewhere.
I don't explore. I'm in my own little bubble and I stick with it.
All right. I guess that's gonna answer a couple other questions I have for you. So, this is a good question that I just brought up. I just typed this one up just this morning. How has the band's music impacted your life or influenced you personally?
This is a good question. So Caravan Palace, like first, what, three albums are electro swing, and I love electro swing. And the genre itself has influenced my life, like the whole 1920s thing, to the point where I collect stuff from that era. I learn mannerisms from that era, language, outfits. So it's impacted my life pretty much. And Caravan Palace is like Gangbusters Melody Club came out what 2 years before my birthday, and like all those songs I could relate to them. And it was like, oh my gosh. So it impacted my life like very, very positively. Never negative, very positive.
That's good. That's always fun. I do love the electro swing stuff like that and all those different little things that they've added on, and it's very interesting how they've grown over time. Even in this newer album, I love how it's kind of like new, but at the same time it's kind of still holding those roots that they started with, and I thought those were very interesting. I mean, the Game Busters Melody Club is um I don't know if that's gonna be my favorite album, but for sure top three album. For sure. I would say gosh. I would say my first, well, I would say my favorite album would have to be Robot Face, just because there's so many, like you said, tattoos in it. There's Lone Digger in it. There's all these different like songs that are just genre defining for the band that kind of just really blow up. I mean, like you can't really argue with it when one of the songs are in a Disney movie, for crying out loud. For I guess that's leading up to my next question. So like I was saying, for me, I would say for my favorite album from Caravan Palace, it has to be Robot Face, because there's so many genre defining songs in there. For you, what is your favorite album from the Caravan Palace?
Gangbusters Melody Club.
Yep. So I would put that at number one. I have that as number two, but I think I mean someone could easily make the argument for Robot Face or even the Caravan or whatever the first album was. So this is a really good question. This is a great question I just typed this morning. Are there any specific lyrics that speak to you on a deeper level, and can you share why?
So many. For Mirrors, Mirrors is definitely one of them. For me, Mirrors is the whole song. Because for Mirrors in the premiere, I like actually cried. Because the lyrics, like I could see myself in them. For Reverse, my favorite lyric is probably the part she's like, I spit rage in a letter. That's my favorite part. I don't know why. Because I did that before. I wrote all my pain in like a little writing. So I relate to that. About You, oh my gosh.
Love that one. That is literally
Basically,
my
About You.
favorite.
The whole entire second time Zoe sings,
Mhm.
that whole entire part is just like, yeah, that's it. And strangely enough, this is weird, but tattoos, and I have zero tattoos, but I relate to that song somehow. It's like, oh, okay, weird, but I do.
So I guess you could say you do not have many tattoos.
I have zero tattoos, unless you count the little water ones that you stick onto your hand from like birthday parties, then no.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I don't particularly like tattoos on my body. I love the song. Song is great. I think it and playing it live, their transitions, when they play the tattoos live, it is literally perfect. It is the definition of perfect. I think it's one of the better transitions I've ever heard from a band.
I wouldn't say it's perfect. I don't even say I got plenty of tattoos, but it's okay, I guess.
Well, I'm talking about the transition and the live performances.
The detention is good. The live is also good. I was just thinking about that like earlier today. No, earlier yesterday, actually.
Well, all right. So, besides Caravan Palace, what is your favorite artist outside of all this?
Swing Republic, they're like,
Oh, yeah.
if Caravan Palace could share number one, it would be Swing Republic, but it can't. So Swing Republic is number two, but it's like dangerously close to number one. Um, they're like a really, I don't know if they're a band or not, but like they're good.
Hmm.
They make songs with Karina Capel. She's a good singer, but me personally, I like their albums when they take old songs and just remix them. So I absolutely love that in music a lot. Because I when I hear songs, I have like a very impulsive tendency to find samples to songs. And when they do that, like I want to find the sample to their song. And I love that so much. So I love everything that they do.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I haven't heard of them that much personally. I'm still trying to, I think I've heard like one or two of their songs that you showed me, but I'm trying to get more. For me, it's kind of like in that genre, like Jamie Berry is great.
Jamie
Um
Berry is good. He's like my third favorite.
yeah. Jamie Berry, gosh, there's that UK club from the people from the UK called Swing It. There's a couple out there. There's a couple of electro swing bands. I'm very happy to say that. I'm glad it's the genre is doing well. But okay, so outside of Caravan Palace, what's your favorite song?
I don't have one. Like I
All right.
really don't. It's just Caravan Palace. There's nothing else.
Damn. Yeah, for
That's
me,
it.
I like
Just
to
Caravan
try. I
Palace.
try to branch out. I always try to like just, you know, I found Caravan Palace, and then I went to Jamie Berry, and then I went to Swing It, and then I went to, I try to branch out to see what else people are making in this kind of genre, and just kind of just expand the world a little bit. Um, yeah, hopefully we can get
Well, I
Jamie
could. Well,
Berry. Yeah,
I guess I could say one. It would be "Goodbye Now" by Singer Public.
yeah, okay, that's fair. That makes sense. But gosh, um. Yeah, I'm trying to get Jamie Berry on here next. He just posted on Instagram.
If you do, you better invite me because I freaking love Jimmy Bear.
Yeah, no, seriously, I think, gosh. Oh, we gotta get Wolfgang War. Wolfgang War is so good. He is actually goated when it comes to electro swing.
I
Actually
love
goated.
Wolfgang Moore. I listen to pretty much like every artist you can probably think of.
No, he's
Wolfgang
like
Moore, Jamie Berry, Paro Stellar, all of it.
Yeah, we gotta get them all on here.
Yes.
We gotta get the whole gang. We gotta get the whole soundtrack. We gotta get the whole everyone that's involved with 1920s, even if it's whatever. Gosh, I gotta get Tracy Butler on here because of Lackadaisy, because that fits that time period. Anyone that's making any movie from 1920s, we gotta get them on here. We gotta bring back the 2020s and the 1920s.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been trying to
Yeah,
do. Bring it
that's why
back.
I'm
Cause
here.
like the roaring 2020s.
Yeah, it's the 2020s. Right now is the 2020s. I mean, you think about it, we're doing a great job when it comes to 2020s. They had the Spanish flu, we had COVID. They had the stock market
Exactly.
crash, we had a crash during 2020. We're about to have one in 26. But anyways, you're gonna find part of that out later. Um, so I guess that ties into one of my questions. Do you think we could bring back the 1920s in the 2020s?
Yes. I
Yeah,
am a 1920s like enthusiast.
that's
Like
fair.
I know everything about that decade. It's insane. So I say, hell yeah, bring it back.
Yeah,
I
bring it
want all
back.
the music, the outfits, the big parties, everything, all of it. Except for the gangsters and the racism. Besides all that. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess this is more of a personal question that's more on the level. Do you think Hugo should come back to the Caravan Palace or will?
He's too freaky. I can't do it. He's like my biggest op ever. I don't even know. No comment. But actually, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. Biggest
Like,
op.
he's my op, but I mean, okay, sure. Why not? For once, I guess.
So, next question. What do you think the Caravan Palace future would look like?
This is a hard question. I don't know. And I don't want to know because I'm for surprises. Whatever the heck they want to do, I'm totally here for it. I love all their stuff, except for live. I don't I don't hate it. It's just that, but that's the point. But um honestly, I'm open to anything.
Mhm. Yeah, when I went over to France and stuff like that, I try to ask people if they knew about Caravan Palace, especially in Paris while I was there. And I was surprised that not a whole lot of people from France or just around the world know about Caravan Palace, even though that their song is literally, they have a song in the Disney movie. I get it, it's in Strange World, which did not perform well and it wasn't that great of a movie. But regardless, I mean, they're not like nobodies. I mean, they have a song with 415 million views on it. They're not nobodies out here.
Strange World did Lone Digger dirty because they cut off Zoe's vocals. All you hear is, "Baby, can you move it?" And then it cuts off. It's like, really, guys? Come on, Disney.
No, they totally did dirty.
Do
And they
better.
played
Do
it
better.
from a record. And I'm like, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's just like, huh? But it was just so strange. I guess that's the title of the song of the movie. But it was just out of place, and the whole movie wasn't very good at all. And it totally failed in the box office because it was literally made for no one. You could have used so many other songs in so many movies, not just Lone Digger. I know that's the most popular one. I think it's a little overrated. But there are so many good ones. You could put in any film, any documentary, you can easily slip it in at least yeah.
That's what I agree. Like I'm tired, not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired of Lone Digger. Like, yeah, guys, it's good, but come on,
Mhm.
they have 5 whole other albums with like 40 other songs. Give more
Yeah.
stuff, please, please. Use tattoos. Use tattoos. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
tattoos, you can use Susie, you can use Moonshine if you want a melody.
Oh my God, I
You
love
can use
Moonshine.
yeah, that is a great song. I mean, it is such like I wouldn't say it's an oddball, but Moonshine is definitely a song that's like it has a lot of deep meaning behind it.
I have no idea what you just said, but okay.
Oh, well, Moonshine has like, there's a lot more going on, especially in the music video for sure.
And the video was a beautiful mess.
I think there was a message and story behind it, a very
Isn't
cryptic
there
one.
is behind like every video except
That's
for
true.
Miracle. I don't know what the hell happened to
Yeah,
Miracle.
we don't fucking talk about
Miracle is a whole
that.
nother. Okay, but anyways, next question.
Yeah. Um, okay. If you could, oh, that's my last question. What's your dream car?
My dream car,
Yeah.
1929 Duesenberg Model J in the light yellow.
Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Old sport. I knew that was
Stop.
gonna be the answer.
It's not an old sport. Well, kind of. Well, it is. It wasn't a Great Gatsby, but it's
Was
still
it?
a good car though.
It is a good car. It's a fancy car.
It's a very fancy car.
Um, yeah, I would love to want to own any of those like 1920s cars, like when I'm older, just have it in a shed and just try to keep up with it. I mean, I'm gonna have to learn how to use it and like fix it all the time. I'm gonna have to
I'll
be a
just buy
mechanic.
one, fix it up, and then drive it on the road and call it a day.
Yeah. I would like to use it more than once though. I'd like to use
I
it
would
all
just
the
use
time.
it as like my main car.
Yeah, but it's gonna break down every 12 miles.
Not if you fix it right.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I have to figure out how to actually fix it and have all the parts and everything like that. Kind of like who's that one car guy? Leno's Garage or whatever, who has all those cars from the night, all those old area cars and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, so for my last question for you today, if you could ask the band one question, what would it be? You'd probably just ask you, well.
That's the one question.
Yeah.
Hmm. I really don't. Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. What would it be? Hmm. I don't know actually.
Well, for me, it
That's a
would
deep
be
question.
Where's the Lay Duck?
Um, yeah, yeah, where's the duck? Where's the
Where's
duck at?
where's the first
Where's the
song?
duck?
Where is the first song?
One, where is the duck? Two, why'd you do porn, guys? Let's
Yeah, why
like
did they do
out of every y'all
that?
could have did
Desperate
movies,
times calls for desperate
y'all could
measures.
have been in the orchestra, but you choose porn. And it's like, I mean, it makes sense.
France.
Mir Miracle in itself is just it explains so much, yet so little.
Yeah, why did they just okay, so like okay, you have Miracle, which is like amazing, amazing lyrics, amazing like instrumentals, it's a great message. It has all these things going for it. And what do they do for the music video? Porn.
No, because what does loving your neighbor and loving life have to do with a man being strapped onto a table and getting his and what is going on? Like what does a woman with her big chest have to do with living enjoying life? Like, excuse me?
And then it takes place in the Aztecs too. And then it turns into like the spaceship thing. What does that have to do with anything?
That-
What does that have to
You
do
have the
with
whole entire
anything?
sex scene in Miracle. What's with that flower? Why is the
What's
flower
with
looking kind of
why why is that flower looking kind of sus?
That's what I'm saying. What is going
Hey
on? Why is the flower
yo!
leaking? Like, excuse me?
Like what? Why did they do that? You know,
Like half the
no, okay, so I will say this. When I was making the documentary, which you have helped out greatly with all those interviews and all that information you gave me, when I was making that documentary, I thought, okay, we're gonna do Lone Digger and then we're gonna do Miracles because they're both, the inappropriate ones. And I thought for the longest time that Lone Digger was worse. So I like chopped it up. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this, but we're not gonna show this. We're gonna like edit it in a specific way so we don't get banned. And I was like, okay, I have everything. I spent like 3 hours, 4 hours on this. Okay, all ready to go. And then I said, all right, that looks good. Great. And then I moved on to Miracles. I'm like, okay, this should be easier because, it's not as graphic. And then I watched the music video and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. What am I watching?
Miracle would do numbers on an adult website. I'm telling you, would do
It
numbers.
would. I don't
It
know
would do
why it's
numbers.
not. You could
It would, it would,
totally
it would, it
sell
would,
that. It'll pay the bills. But
hmm
oh shit. But the thing is like I don't know. I'm just baffled with that decision to this day. Like it's not bad either. It's very well drawn. It's very well animated. It is very specific, but man, yeah, they crossed the line a little bit.
Forget Miracle. Comics. What the hell is going on in
Oh, we
comics?
what the fuck is with comics?
Why are people bouncing on the ground? Like, what is
Okay,
happening?
I'm guessing, okay, this was my guess because I've seen, I study bands and stuff like that. There are a couple bands out there. I can't remember the name, but there are a couple of people that do like abstract, visuals that have a deeper meaning and stuff like that. So I kind of get that setting. I kind of get what they were trying to do. But like if you look at literally everything else, they never made anything like that. I guess they're trying to branch out to a different audience, which makes sense. But I'm like, why?
None of their videos match their songs. Like, for example, Drama Phone, my favorite music video.
Mhm.
Look at the lyrics of Drama Phone. Silly swingers. Like, if you know what a swinger is,
Yeah.
what is happening in that video that relates to swingers? Like, I'm happy it's not actual swingers. Like, I'm happy about that. I would cry. But like, what is going on?
Yeah. But well, I think Dramaphone is not as bad. I mean, especially being one of the first music videos they have ever done. I thought it was like, yeah, it's a little jarring, but it was their first attempts, so I'm like, okay, I can give you a pass there. But I don't think it was that bad, but then there was a couple dance moves that are just like going off the rails with like moving the girl moving her like crisscrossing her legs, and
Oh,
I'm
I can do
just
that dance move.
what?
I could do like half of the dances in Drama Phone.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they're not super complicated, but it's just like quite wacky and out of place a little bit.
It's
Not
called swing
100%.
dancing bacon. It's called
Yeah,
swing dancing.
that's true. That's true. But well, that's one of the things I love about Caravan Palace is that it really is like nonsensical lyrics. Like none of the stuff matches up to what they're showing versus what they're saying. Kind of like you said, Drama Phone, Miracles, Lone Digger. I mean, you really don't know what you're gonna get with each music video, so
The
it's
only music
kind
that
of
matches
frustrating.
the songs probably mirrors.
Yeah, no, I think it beautifully matches up with the song. Um,
It's like the only match.
do you think Supersonics match?
Yes,
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Supersonics match. Okay.
I like Supersonics, but in my opinion, and me personally, I like the Freaks Come Out edit better than the album version. So,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah,
Supersonics does
that's
match.
fair. That's fair. But no, I love that music video. I wish there was a music video for About You. About You would
Oh my
have
gosh,
the
me too.
best fucking music video ever in the whole wide world.
I love
Like,
About You, but I hate Charles X.
why?
We we won't go into that. It's a
Oh,
long
did he
story.
have a bad?
Long, long story.
But yeah, that's unfortunate. I just love that song in so many ways. But gosh, what else? Yeah, the music videos are amazing. Do not, I know we're shitting on the music videos right now, but they are truly amazing. I mean, they bring out this lore and all that other stuff.
They make the band what they are, something
That's
different
true.
that you don't expect, which is good, which I love.
Hmm. For sure, for sure. Well, I don't really have anything to add on. I'm just kind of just talking at this point.
You said you have more questions. I'm disappointed in you.
I had one page, now I have two.
Oh my.
Well, usually this is how many questions I have for everyone, and then they just kind of just roll it on and then just see what happens. Usually they're yappers. Then yeah, I'm
You
learning
know,
that you're
I
not a
am number one
yapper.
yapper.
You are not the yapper. I'm learning that,
I
which
am
is kind of surprising,
I am a yapper. What you talking about?
I guess. But you're not yapping right now.
It is 4 a.m. and I'm sitting in a dark
You
closet
chose
on the
this
floor.
time. You chose this time.
You know, that's true. That's true.
I was very shocked you chose this time, being that you're from Memphis. We're both, it's 4 a.m., it's 4:20. We both have the same time here, bud.
Okay, and
Yeah, it's true. Um, yeah, like for next Saturday, I have a band from the UK. It's like the Bitter Lemons, and that's gonna be at 7 a.m. All my interviews have been at 4 to 7 a.m. Every single one.
wonderful. Perfect time.
I like drink a Monster every single time because of like my sleep schedule's gone. It's gone. It's not existent. It don't exist.
You know, I don't like Monster.
Yeah. What should we talk about? I'm just editing these parts. I just kind of want to just talk. This turned into a
Hmm.
podcast. No more interviews.
The Bacon podcast where
Yeah,
we
the
talk
bigger
about God knows
podcast.
what.
It's like the Joe Rogan. Aliens. Do aliens exist? According to Caravan Palace, they do. Now
And they're robots.
they are robots.
They're fat robots that fall out the sky and start dancing for no reason, and they attack little spaceships.
And the World's Fair in Paris, what was that fair? Because Rocket for me has one of the greatest.
Rio 49.
Yeah,
Very cool.
3049. What is going on June 12th, 3049? What's going
Robot
on there?
invasion.
Robot invasion. Damn, what a prediction.
It'll happen. It'll happen one day. I'm
It
positive.
will, 100%. I mean, ChatGPT is getting better. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Boston
That's what
Dynamics,
I'm thinking. Me
the
personally,
second,
if we
yeah,
die, we're dying from robots.
probably. It's
Most
gonna be
likely.
yeah, it's gonna be us. Boston Dynamics is gonna get their shit together. They're gonna make better robots, and then they're gonna put ChatGPT in it, and then they're gonna become sentient, and then we're gonna get fucked. And then
End of the world.
George is the robot is actually gonna become a real thing, and then take revenge at the Caravan Palace for abusing him.
Exactly.
That I'm just
Caravan
saying.
Palace IRL.
IRL,
IRL.
absolutely.
No cap.
On God.
Busting for real.
Is there like new Joker movies coming out? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't
Couple
watch
of
movies.
movies. You don't? What do you watch? You
Nothing. I don't really
just
watch TV, period.
well, I understand that no one does anymore. I mean, only sports events for me. But I mean maybe. Uh so you say you don't watch any movies. Do you like what are you watching like currently, I guess?
I won't say I don't watch movies. I do, but I only watch black and white movies. That's it.
Okay, that's kind of interesting.
That's literally all I
Um,
watch. Just black and white movies and TV shows. That's literally it.
huh. So, what do you do in your free time
Sleep,
usually?
eat,
I thought you said you don't sleep.
I take naps.
Oh,
Sleep, eat, watch TV, draw. That's it.
that's fair. What TV? What are you watching? What's your favorite show?
What TV shows or movies?
TV shows. Let's start with that. What's your favorite TV show?
Hmm. I like one TV show. It's called The Parkers. It's from the 2000s. It's a sitcom. It's really good.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And then behind that, I would say The Vanishing Shadow.
Hmm. Interesting. I haven't heard of either of them.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I haven't heard
You've
of
never
any of
heard
them.
of Wait? I said wait. You have not heard of the Vanishing Shadow?
No,
That's literally where Karen Palace got the robot from. Are you kidding me?
no.
Oh my gosh.
I know what like I've seen clips of it, obviously, from the memes and stuff. But yeah,
This is a disappointment. Oh my.
I don't even want me to say. Gosh. But so you watch that. What's your favorite movie?
Two. My favorite is The Lady from Shanghai. It's from like 1943, I think.
Hmm,
And my second
interesting.
favorite is The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, that movie is the greatest, weirdest movie ever. There are so many things happening in that.
Well, there's
It's
some. Well, Gatsby is just, there's like maybe five versions of the movie, I think.
oh, I believe that actually.
I've seen maybe three out of the five.
Okay.
Hold on, I've seen the 2013 version, 2000, 74, 26. Yeah, I've seen like four of them.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty. I've only seen the 2013 one, which is like absolutely insane. I don't think um Love Song by Selena Gomez was in it, even though I think it was supposed to be. That is literally one of my favorite childhood songs. She because like you could see if you look up Love Song by Selena Gomez, you could see in the album picture, The Great Gatsby, and she's like dressed up and everything. I don't know if it's actually in the movie. I don't think it made the cut, but it's just such a wild movie because they're trying to add like the story, and they do such a good job. I love the setting, I love the atmosphere. I
I do
think
too.
it's one of the better adaptations. But when I
Better
think of
adaptations. I would say the better adaptations, but it's definitely a good one. I've literally
yeah.
loved the movie so much. I bought the movie like a few months ago, and I watch it like every day. And I listen
Yeah.
to the soundtrack every day too.
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack, and I think it's way too fast paced. Like they're just rushing it.
What, the soundtrack?
No, the storytelling in the 2013 one.
2013 is 2 hours long. Every
I
well,
think, well, I'd like, it's like, he does this.
pretty much every Gatsby movie is 2 hours, except for the 2000 version, I think. So it doesn't feel that rushed, but it could have been a little slower.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a little rushed. But anyways, yeah, so I, yeah, I love the atmosphere, love the kind of setting, the vibe. I think it really depicts the 1920s, especially in New York or Long Island, very well. Um, yeah. So with that being said, do you have anything else you would like to add?
Hmm. What can I add? Let me think.
I don't know.
Um, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
there's no rush. I just ran out of questions and I'm just kind
I
of
don't know.
staggering
Just no
this.
more Diddy. No more Diddy.
We're
None
not
of
talking about
that.
them.
Stay Skibbity, stay Lizzie. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you, Thindy. Thank you for making time out of your day to come on here.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
It's
it.
like 4 a.m. I have nothing to do anyway. So there you
That's
go.
true. All right. See you around.
See you later, Bacon.
See ya.